I just wanted to say what's up to everybody. Been gone for like 8 or 9 days. Seems like forever. I went to California. Man, how many people live in California? Yeah, Albert, I'm open to any question. Anything you got. Shopify, Facebook, scaling, retargeting, ads, whatever. So anybody live in California? Nobody? Damn. All right, well, check it out. So here's the thing. A lot of people say that, they can't come up with ideas or whatever. Like, man, I was blown away. How many people been to Venice Beach before? That place is a little bit weird, but how many people been there? Chris Thomas, Matt, sweet. Well, man, just walking down that place, like they had so many like artists, like they probably painted them themselves and stuff there. They were on canvas. Unbelievable ideas on there, like crazy. All the t-shirts, like you just go from t-shirt store to t-shirt store, like the sayings weren't like anything, great. Like it wasn't like a brand new saying. The sayings are always there. It's just a redesign of the shirt. Just a little jewelry that they had, and people were just buying and buying and buying. Like it was insane. It was just totally ridiculous. All those crazy fidget spinners were out there. Those cubes, like just like crazy stuff. So, I mean, ideas are everywhere. I see a lot of people in groups, I'm in the groups. I don't really answer that much in someone else's group and stuff, but everybody's like, how do you get ideas? And I'm like, man, the ideas are everywhere. So it was kind of cool, good experience. I see a lot of sock stores in California. I got to see them in a couple malls. I got them to see them at Universal City Walk, just like full blown sock stores. Unbelievable. I loved it. I took pictures of everything, just, get ideas and stuff, see what they're selling them for. They sell them for 14.99 just like we do. I found some of their websites. They do shipping for 3.99 where, we're a dollar more, not a big deal. But happy to be back and let's do something here, right? So I'm recording. What up, Dion? I bought a weird hat from a weird artist. Dude, they are definitely weird. Without a doubt, super weird. All right, let's check out Chris Nichols' pictures here. I'll bring this down. Let me know when you can see my screen. Hmm, where is my thing? Oh, there it is. All right, so let me know if he's. Let's scroll down to see a little bit. All right, perfect. So we're gonna take a look at these two. Chris Nichols said, "Would you wear? No, which would you wear? Grab yours here. Boom, boom. See more. I can't really see the more. What is the see more? Bacon. And what else you got here? Bacon, bacon sandwich, bacon nader. I love bacon. Chemistry. You know that I keep it real on these calls, okay? So, number one, I would just like to know what's the ultimate goal of this shirt? Because if you're just looking to, maybe do 12, 15, 20 sales, okay, that's cool. But I'm sure most of us on this call want to be doing the thousands of dollars per day, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, and like those crazy numbers that you see. But this is not what's being sold if you want to make numbers like that. Okay, if you want to keep pumping out designs after designs after designs and try to see which ones work and do a whole crazy amount of work, then I would do shirts just like this. So let's just dig into Chris's head a little bit and find out why he picked this bacon shirt. Like, why did you pick the bacon shirt? So while we're waiting for the answer, you know, I'm just trying to get into the people's heads, and a lot of people don't be shy of bringing stuff up like this. This is probably one of the best things that you could do, and finally see like how people think to be able to make a lot of money versus people that think and they're like, I know I'm doing this right, I'm failing. Well, it's not always that. Okay, it was an it was an ecom library and started design before I thought it might sell. Something to try to sell, taking action, sweet. Oh yeah, Chris B selling shoes. That's what's up. So let's go back to that. So you thought, okay, you saw it in ecom library or wherever the heck that thing is, and you said, hey, this might sell, which it could, but let's just take a look at it, right? So let's go here, bacon t-shirts. Let's just look at what they got here for bacon stuff, right? So right here you can see some big t-shirt companies, and then you will see how much are you even selling that t-shirt for, actually. I didn't even go on the website. But Bacon Junkie got bacon. Here's the shirt that he did, just on a different color. So let's just take a look at that. We're gonna click on here. We're gonna visit this page. It says it's on Amazon. Let's take a look. So 149 customer reviews, 7.99 to 21.79. Let's look at some of these reviews. 5 stars, okay. Really wanted to love the shirt, but shirt is almost muscle, blah blah blah. I got this from my son-in-law for Christmas. It was a big hit. He's a bacon lover and generally brilliant guy. Okay, great. I'm pretty picky when it comes to the shirt size. Blah blah blah. Extra large. Nice graphic shirt. Blah blah blah. Okay, great. Very clever shirt. A must-have for bacon-loving science nerds. Okay, so it does have a small little niche, right? So they gotta like chemistry, they gotta like science, and they gotta love bacon. How big is that audience? How big is it for you to scale? Like let's answer some of those questions for me. Targeting was 1.1 million. Okay. What else we have here? Making bacon. So for me, this is more like a funny shirt, right? So your whole store better be filled of funny stuff, creative stuff, and then hope to make a bunch of sales organically. Like, they come in, they see this bacon shirt, but they're like, oh, I really like this pig shirt, or I really like this type of shirt. This is not what we're scaling to, sell $10,000 of the shirt in a day. And, there's always an A and B side that I talk about. So if you want to go ahead and go down this route, you can do that. This looks all right. Bacon, bacon sandwich, baconator. I mean, for me, these are the way that I think of things. Okay, so this one's a good one. It says I love bacon, but my guess is it's probably super low. Like nothing crazy, like 3, 5 million, like that. It's just something small. Baconator. Are we talking about the baconator from Wendy's? So because my son likes the baconator at Wendy's, are you saying that he would like this T-shirt? That's a real question to to get some answers. Okay, so maybe. So see how you said maybe? The answer should be definite. Like when we talk about this right here, it says I love bacon. Those people, can you see them buying the shirt? Like they love bacon. They're saying it. You get it? There's a difference. So it would be the same thing as if we took, let's just say this was a fishing shirt, okay? And let's say you just used interest fishing. Okay, so because somebody liked the page with fishing or whatever, does that mean that they would wear that fish shirt, the fishing shirt? I mean, some of them will, but not everybody. Okay, so we're really looking to scale up and find precise interest if you want. If you want to go down that road where you have 300, 500 million audience and precise, you got to be able to say, hey, if I put this interest, would they buy it? If you walked up to them on the street and you showed them your shirt and they were in that interest, somehow you could find them all in one building. You're like, hey, do you like this shirt? And they're like, I want that. How do I get it? And rip it off you. That's the audience we're looking for. Okay. So, any questions with this? Do you want to move on? I mean, the targeting is okay. It's as good as it's going to get. I mean, there's nothing. Nothing more you can do with that. Okay, cool. Just curious too, how much you selling that shirt for? Chris B, I never go in audience insights anymore. Damn, 22.99. So, like, this is just a regular shirt. There's nothing custom about it, like nothing. Like, you could probably go to Walmart and find this thing for 14.99. So, if you do want to venture off into this thing, I would highly, highly bring down that price, or highly recommend to bring down the price. Get that pixel to start firing, 12.99, 14.99, something like that. Uh, to do this shirt, because you have maybe looks like two colors in there, possibly three with the black. You're gonna get this screen printed for hopefully around 650, 670, 690, depending on who you use. And you probably just got to sell over 50 to 100 of them to do that. So if you're really going to go down a path like this, no matter what shirt it is, doesn't matter if it's the bacon one or not, um, the whole point is to build up that pixel. Hitting people, I'm just going to use the bacon example, but basically people that like bacon, they clicked on it, proving that, hey, this is a cool design, and then people that bought it. So you have those three lists that you're building to be able to show them. Again, we're just going to use that. Another bacon example with a bacon phone cover, a bacon all over print sock, a bacon sneaker, whatever it is. You know, that's the whole point of running that first thing on the front end, whatever it is. Okay. What else we got here? If you guys can you just post the questions down below if I missed it? Because if not, I'll have to keep scrolling back and I won't know where I am. Chris, how would you target the interest product like those earrings, please? Let's take a look at them. Blingin'. Those are cool. So I'm not big into earrings. Okay, we used to sell a lot of anklets, a lot of bracelets, and a lot of necklaces. I didn't sell too many earrings, but I'm gonna say that the interests are gonna be well along that same line. So super easy right off the bat, right? It's gonna be women. Is this thing doesn't look like it? Does it go through the hoops? Yeah, it goes through the hoops. Okay, so maybe someone that already has piercings. You're gonna go after other jewelry stores. Don't go after high-end jewelry stores because this is like cheesy. It's like costume jewelry. It's something that you see at Claire's. So if Claire's is an interest, I would go after them in any type of store that is like Claire's. Okay. Now, I'd like you to take a look at some of this stuff up here, and hopefully you can see that I highlighted it blue. That is what are called crumbs, cookie crumbs. Basically, it tells you how you got there. So first you would have had to go to clothing, shoes, and jewelry, then to women, then to jewelry, then to fine, then to earrings, and then drop and dangle, right? A lot of these interests are inside of Facebook. Like it's already telling you, women, just the jewelry by itself, earrings. So again, not something that I would go targeting right off the bat. This is being upsell to something that is, I guess you could say, of more value. For how many people in here right now? 55 people. How many people think that $20 for this thing, people are just going to jump all over it? Right, because if you guys have teenage daughters or anything, like I have an 18-year-old, I have a little one that's 9. They go into Claire's and they can get these things for like 4.95, 6.95. They have the buy one get two free, like all these crazy things. Like it has to be something that people don't always see. Try to remember that. So you're selling something that people can't go and say, I can get that at Walmart, I can get that at Target, I can get that here, because those places are already known to sell stuff dirt cheap. We don't want to sell stuff dirt cheap. We want to make money. Not only are we advertising, we're paying for the customer. They might not buy right away. We're paying fees, merchant fees, refunds, chargebacks, all this stuff that it takes to run a business. So unless you can get this thing for like 89 cents, $1.10, I wouldn't even be touching this thing. What else do we have here? I'm going to explain what we are going to learn on Super Saturday. I could do that towards the end of the call. Right now, I'm not going to do that. There's actually a full post in the Shopify group that showed a lot of things that we are going to go over. What else we have here? Give up this shirt, bro. Listen to Dion for sure. Yo, Chris will design seller is a dud. I'm not saying it won't sell. We're talking about that bacon one, but it's not something that you're gonna do long term. Customer shirt, look at customer shirt. Customized shirts are badass. They're gonna go forever. Conversion question. All right, let's see what we got here. 1.15 conversion. Okay. Added to cart. So already right off the bat, this added to cart. We need to see it somewhere around $10. So I just need to ask a couple questions. Is this US traffic or is it worldwide traffic? And who posted this? Matt. All right, so that's going to be really tough. So you're not going to see 5, 6, 8, 9% conversion rate when you start adding worldwide traffic, like India, Philippines, all that stuff. You're going to see your conversion rate in the toilet. That's just the way it is. They have really cheap traffic. A lot of people can't purchase online. If you're not running PayPal, they don't do PayPal. A lot of those other countries are pay cash when they get the item delivered, like just like crazy stuff. So some numbers though that we could work on is that you only have 6.21% added to cart. We want to see that a little bit higher, 8, 9, 10. And if this is the, let's say they've already clicked the ad on Facebook, they got to your website, they clicked around and they clicked that button. The only thing that's stopping them from doing that is that either they don't have enough information, they don't believe that your site is real because a lot of people think it's a scam, or the price isn't right. Those are the only three things you need to take care of. Does your site look trustworthy? Number one. That means you have the badges, are the descriptions clean, is it formatted well, can they see it on their mobile phone good enough? Okay, that's number one. Number two, in that description, do you have some crazy long ass description where they don't need to know any of that stuff that you're putting there? Like what kind of metal it's made out of, how long it takes to do this, that, just what they need to know. If you were walking through Walmart and you pick something up, what would you need to know? Okay? Number three, the price. Are you showing that it's on sale? Is the sale enough? Is it 50% off? Is it 65? Is it 75% off? Is it 90% off? Like versus just having 5% off maybe or 8%. It's really nothing to somebody. Doesn't make them be like, oh, I got to get this right now. Is the price too high? You know, like we just looked at that shirt, $22.99, but it probably should have been around $12.99 to $14.99. You know, are you charging free shipping versus charging shipping? You know, if you charge shipping on the back end, you can lower that front end because you're charging 4 or 5 on the back probably. That gets more people to add to cart. Are you charging free shipping basically? If you're doing free shipping, I just heard a knock, but no one's there. If you're doing free shipping, your price is going to be higher on the front end. You're going to get less add to carts, but probably a higher conversion rate because there's no surprises on the back end. I would much rather charge shipping, number one, lower that price on the front end, get more people to give you their information, meaning their email, they get farther in the funnel, more retargeting lists, all that stuff, and sacrifice people dropping off at the end because now I have email and retargeting and SMS sending them reminders, and then I'm sending a 5%, a 10%, and then finally the free shipping after. If you're offering free shipping up front and they didn't buy, what do you offer them inside of your email series? You can offer them discount. But now you're already going down, right? 5%, 10%. If they really wanted the free shipping, boom, you get them on that first email. They'll be back. Okay? Reach checkout. What is getting them to that next page? Basically, in our descriptions, we're showing people that they can get a 5% off discount if they make it all the way to the checkout page. Meaning they got to fill in their information the page before, and then finally they'll get the coupon code right there at the end. Okay, so we'd like to see it, let's say with these numbers, we'd like to see it at 6, 3, and then 1.5. Want to do 50% drop off on each. You guys understand that? Sweet. What else we got here? So we have a long post by David. Chris, let's say I had a good working ad set. It was doing about 10 sales a day at a budget of $100 daily. I then scaled the ad set and it was profitable at $300 daily. Sweet. However, I made a mistake and duplicated the ad with similar interest at $100 daily, and immediately the original ad set that was performing is now hardly delivering clicks and is underperforming. How many times did I tell you guys not to duplicate? Don't just duplicate and then think, hey, I'm going to add an interest or take one away and that's going to work, because it's not going to work. That just does not work right now. I scaled down the original ad from 300 down to 100 to see if it would get similar performance as before. However, it never regained its performance. Same thing with the duplicate. I'm sure the algorithm is now broke from the original ad because Facebook probably chose to deliver the new duplicate since it had higher CPM. Do you guys remember when I was talking about the bucket system? I'm going to just read this last part and I'll keep going. How would you consider moving on to finding another good working ad set, create new ads on the existing ad set, use different interests, or start over new campaign? Okay, cool. So do you guys remember the bucket system? Okay, so some people haven't seen the bucket system. All right, this is real quick, a whiteboard. So this is how I made my little bucket system. Okay. So basically that first bucket, when people start their ad and it starts getting delivered, is to the buyers. Okay? Just like any other list, you know exactly who your buyers are, you know who the add to carts are, you know who the clickers are, everything. You guys should be doing that stuff. So bigger monsters companies, including this billion-dollar company, knows how to segment their list pretty well. So they know, hey, you just launched this. I'm going to see if we can send it out to these people. We get more money from you and you make some money, okay? To the buyers. Next is going to be initiate cart. And it's hard to draw on this thing, but initiate cart. Then we're going to have add to carts. And basically we're going to have clickers, and I'm not going to make all these boxes, right? So this is terrible. I'll just dot the I so you know it's an I. So clickers, okay? So we have buyers, initiate cart, add to cart, clickers, and then it'll be to views, and then down and down and down. Okay. So when he was running that ad, everything was cranking right here. There's probably a lot of buyers, initiate cart people, probably started to come into this add to cart, and everything was going great. When he added that other one into the mix, and it started brand new, it started right here. Now it started to compete in that auction and bumped out his original ad set. His original ad set started to fade away, and it tried to make this work. But because it already has the buyers, and I don't know if he excluded the buyers, I don't know if he excluded clickers or not, he went after that same audience. I'm sure a lot of people seen the ad already, a lot of people bought, so it said, oh, let's dump them into here, not getting conversions. Oh, let's dump them into here, not getting conversions. And then down and down and down, and now he has two ads hovering down here, getting junk, which really, really sucks. If you have something that's winning, keep it. Keep it going. Okay? That's number one. The duplicating days are gone. The days of duplicating and just changing the interest, all that stuff is not going to work. None of that stuff. Okay? Just keep raising that original ad set that you have going on. Now, you need to make a decision. He got it to 100 and the 200 and the 300, and for some reason at 300 he made a decision to let's go and add another ad set. Whether it was a mistake, something made him decide to go do that initial part. Mistake, thinking it would be better, whatever it is. Can't do that. What I would like to see is that you do safe stuff. Safe stuff would be, I can clear this out, okay? This is what I would consider safe stuff when he knew there was a winner, okay? Let's use this dollar sign. He knows he has the winning ad set. What do we do next? So right here, I would start with link clickers, okay? So basically that's, and can you see that? Yeah, you guys can see this, right? I'll move this over because I'm tilting my head. All right, cool. So he has the link clickers right here. And let's say at this point, he at least has 1K plus clickers. If he went and created a lookalike, okay, a lot of them know it as LAA, LLA, whatever, basically a lookalike audience, he can now have 10 million people to go after. 10 million. He's going to exclude the link clickers. He's going to exclude the buyers. And if he's running a video, he's going to exclude everybody that's ever engaged with that video ever. So that he has a clean 10 million people to go after. He could either do 1 to 2 million and then 2 to 3. And he would be able to have 10 ad sets. And he could start them off at 25 bucks, 50 bucks, whatever it is, okay? He could do 1 to 5 and 5 to 10 and have 2 that he could actually scale really big with, maybe starting at 200, getting it to 300, 400, 500, and going up and up and up, trying to get it to perform. That's just on the link clickers. He's going to repeat that on the buyers. So now he has his buyers, and he would do that again, 1 through 10. And now he has another 20 to go after. Okay? Then he can also start with his buyers, however many it is in that audience. And then he's going to show them new product. These are the ones that he's testing. Whatever he's testing. I don't know if he's doing gadgets, shoes, socks, whatever. He's going to start testing. One of these is going to take off. He's going to move it to a new ad account and start scaling again. Okay? You guys get that? So that's what I would rather see someone do than to mess up their good ad set. All right, so yep, listen, okay, nope. What is the rule to follow? Wait, Alberto says, what is the rule to follow price your products? What is the source comparison? All right, so, I try really hard to find out what people's questions are. I'm only going to take a guess that you're asking, how do we price the products? And are you looking at something else to see, where you're starting off at? So I don't like to come into the market and I don't like to lowball things. I like to come into the market and stay right at where it is or a little bit more than what people are. So when people started selling shoes in like last September, they were only selling them for 45 bucks. I came onto the scene and I brought that thing all the way to $59.95 plus $6 shipping. And now everybody, you see them at the $54.95 or the $59.95. And we've also brought sneakers to $69 now. So basically getting about $72. So I've taken that market and brought it up. And a lot of people come in and do the total opposite to the market. They crash it. I hate that. They come in, they're like, let me just sell it for 42. Let me sell it for 39. So try not to do that. You look at what other people are selling their products for. Is it $17.99, $19.99, $20.99, whatever it is? You try to stay in that range. Now, when you do that, if you're not selling anything, you obviously have to find out what the problem is. The easiest way to find out the problem if you're getting traffic is to lower the price. You start lowering down, lowering down, lowering down. If people still aren't buying, then the problem is on the clicks that you're getting. That means put your price back to where it was, and then start looking at your interest, your targeting, things like that. Is your ad, tricking people to get you to the website? There's something wrong with the website. So pricing is based on the market, and pricing is also based on what you're willing to pay Facebook to be able to make a profit. So if I'm getting something for, let's say, $10, I know that right now easily it's $10, $12, $15 per customer. That is 25. So my price point needs to be a little bit higher. It needs to be in the $30 range, 31, 29 by the time shipping's included. So I can at least make $5, $6, $7, $8 per sale. If you have money to throw at it, a budget, all that stuff, which most people don't at the beginning, you can do volume and only make $1 or $2 each sale. But now you're talking about doing 1,000, 2,000 units per day. Okay? So that's the way I would look at pricing. Look at the market, and then look at how much money you need to have to be able to make money. That's the number one thing. Make money. I just downloaded Print Trendz. Awesome. Stacking all interest in one is the best way. I don't do any flex targeting, Chris. So yes, I do stack all the interest in one. Okay, can I get more? Can't get more than 1%. That must have been we were talking about conversion, worldwide, US, okay. Exclude Asia and Africa. Okay, cool. Do you recommend running worldwide traffic? Yes, I do recommend running worldwide traffic. People buy all the time. United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, Netherlands, Germany. I see Mexico buy stuff. Sometimes India buys stuff. And then just like a lot of miscellaneous countries, Sweden, all that stuff. So it works out pretty well. Where do I find designs for socks and shoes? Are you asking about the free designs, E-Man? If you're asking about the free designs, just email myprinttrends@gmail.com, and then we'll email them to you. 40% off. Free shipping. How can I sell a t-shirt with design I want, text I want? For example, I want I love my mommy and sell it. So Scotty's asking, how can he sell a t-shirt that says I love my mommy on it? Let's just take a look. So I'm gonna, wait a minute, am I sharing the screen yet? No. All right, so now I'm sharing I love my mommy shirt. And I didn't spell mommy right, but it fixed it. So I love my mommy shirt. Here are all the designs. I'm gonna move this over. That currently are I love my mom, right? So something so simple for me anyways, or even if you're just starting out, you can go to Fiverr for $5. I would literally screenshot this and I would send it to someone to make it. That's it. $5. You go to Fiverr. If you have your own designer, you just send it to them. If you have any little bit of design skills, you could probably do it yourself, but I'm not a Photoshop guy. I don't want to sit here and figure out Photoshop. I don't want to figure out a free Photoshop version. Nothing like that. I just keep it real simple. That's it. $5. Chris, how are the DC Martin shoes coming along? I remember showed them on Facebook. So let's take a look at that. Right now they are in our app, not to the public. Let me see. Bring it up real quick. And they are in testing mode, meaning that right now we're trying to see, if you add multiple variants, if the images are going on them correctly. Those are the things that are being tested. And then once all those things are tested, they are launched to the public. So here is the back end of the app on the testing side. If you guys haven't checked out Walmart, you guys gotta check it out. It's pretty cool. There's the square ones, rectangles, 3 pieces, 3 piece the long way, 4 pieces, 5 pieces, and a bunch more of these different type of mock-ups are coming in here. There'll be a catalog, so pretty much you just drag and drop it, and it'll be good to go. Let me get back to that question about the Doc Martin boots. Here's the leather version, and we have the other version coming after that. So just know that they are there, just that you guys can't see them yet. So we're going to drag and drop, and the images go on it. Okay? So they are coming. They are on their way. Do you recommend printable press? I mean scalable press. Yes, we still use scalable press, and I have no complaints. I haven't tried anybody else. I don't know too many people let us do API into their system with custom images. This is my targeting. All right, Kareem, let's take a look at that. What you got? US, Canada, Europe, Australia, New Zealand. Okay, cool. 3.2 million, all about cats. Okay, so cat niche is definitely, hard niche to get into. It's just like the dogs and nurses, everybody goes after this. So let's just see what you're running to them. Oh man, so I seen this probably around like last Christmas, and a lot of the comments, I don't know if you noticed them, but you can't even tell what these comments are. But have you noticed that people say, and I'm talking to Kareem, and you notice that the people say that it won't hold their cats? Like, I have cats, and that would definitely not hold our cats. Like, that thing would pop right off the window, especially if it was hot. Yeah, see? Ryan, don't hold up cats. So I don't know if you've seen that, but this is cool. You're definitely on the right track. Like these videos are good. You rip the video, you know that it is working, or it gets a lot of likes, see it gets a lot of attention and stuff, 24,000, 8,500 shares. Cat lovers are probably like, oh, this is such a good idea, but most likely, I mean, I don't know about your cats or people that have cats, or if you know the people that have cats, but if I bring my cat in the car, the cat is crying, it's probably peeing itself, it's probably going to the bathroom on itself, it thinks it's going to the vet, like just, it's a disaster. So, I don't know how good this thing is, or, if you get chargebacks and all that stuff, things to think about, whatever. So, let's just see what else that other question was. Right after that, it said, running $15 a day, but did not get a sale or any add to cart during the first 24 hours. So I pause it. Any insights? Thanks. That's crazy. All that, and there's no add to carts. Let's just take a look at the website. So already I don't like the design of this website. Way too many things going on. My eyes are like going crazy. I don't really know where to look. And the point of it is to know exactly where to go. So let's take a look at this, okay? Let's say we were on a product. Let's land on a product right here, okay? We're just going to do side by side. If we look at that, you can see that our buy button is pretty prevalent. Like, you're supposed to click that button to buy something, okay? Let's get rid of this wheelio thing. So you have all these crumbs that I talk about here where people can leave and go to different places. I just want to see a picture and then know how to buy it, which is right here, picture, because they have to pick 2 things, and boom. For yours, right, there's a color and there's a size. I don't know why you're offering, or even that they see this size button, because you only have one size. So, find a way to get rid of this variant. Boom, just gone. So now the only choice should be color. Green and gray. That should be the only thing I'm thinking about, okay? This buy button needs to come up here and be a lot bigger than this. I see a lot of people with the quantity thing, and for us, if they really want more, they'll go and click and then find a way to get back there. Most likely, we only see the people who sell buy one, or they'll go back and maybe get 2, but we don't really like the quantity button, okay? Look at, there's no quantity button, all right? This is cool, but it needs to be, okay. Send to messenger. Then it has me, Get rid of that stuff. We don't want anybody leaving the site. So picture this being on mobile. Here's on mobile. I'm here, and you're giving me an option to leave the site or click and go somewhere else. Not cool. Not going to happen. Quantity remaining, 123 of 200. That seems weird actually too, because it says 123 of 200 sold. So you mean 123 were sold out of 200? That's worded weird, but I would get rid of that. Okay, let's just do a quick little experiment. Oh, can you guys not see the video? Alright, whatever. I don't care if this is your store or not. People will definitely learn something. So I hope the person that this store is, they can pay attention and hopefully make their sales better. Okay? So see how you have this? Let's just do a little quick synopsis. Would you be in more hurry if you really wanted this product if you saw 3, 4, maybe 5 left? Or would you be in more hurry knowing that you have, what is that? I'm bad at math. 77 left to go. Which one? 77 or 3 or 4? So for me, all day long, you could do it with any example. You go to a car lot and there's 77 Hondas there versus the one Honda that you want and there's only 3 left. You're like, I should probably buy this right now type thing. And that's a car. Never mind something so little you could just take out $5, $6, whatever the heck this thing is. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to continue going on to this site. Well, see, this thing needs to be pushed over too. I don't know. They could be killing it. I hope they are, but I don't like it. Our theme is based for conversion. They come here, they click add to cart. Let's even take a look at that. Add to cart. I knew it was going to be like that. I knew it was going to be a stupid button. Man, we click add to cart, they move over to the next thing. Boom. There you go. Here, like that thing's already gone. Look. So I'm add to cart again. I have to find a way to get to the next page. Can't do that. Cannot do that. All right, let's go. What else we got? If I missed your question, I'm sorry. I'm just going to start right here. I think this is where I was at. Chris, when you ship from AliExpress, do you tell the customers they should expect up to 20 days delivery or delay on delivery? Well, I don't tell them that they're going to get a delay, but in their email, I tell them what to expect. The first email that they get, you should try to edit that and at least tell them that, it's 2 to 3 weeks, after processing. Or I forget the exact wording now. I mean, it's pretty much set it and forget it now, but I don't tell them anything on the page, like on the product page or nothing like that. You said last webinar that at 12 p.m. you know how much will you make, and at 9 p.m. you squeeze more if they perform well. That is correct. Usually by 12 o'clock, I know if we hit 2 or 3,000, it'll be a $6,000 or $7,000 day. If we're at 5,000, I have a good chance to be in that 10 to 12,000 range. If we're waking up and it's $9,000 to $10,000 before noon, I know I can push that baby to like $23,000, $25,000 that day. So yeah, I will know. Do you turn off the campaign if it performs bad after half a day, or do you duplicate and restart? So great question by Matt. I don't turn off my campaigns ever. Like, I do everything on the ad set level. So I don't know, what you guys mean by that, but I don't turn off my campaign. Like, if I have an ad set that goes bad, I just shut off the ad set and I stay inside that campaign. That's it. Like, I don't ever restart my campaigns if I don't have to. Can you talk about scaling, please? I have a few products that are making from $300 to $800 a day but can't scale. If you say do not duplicate, do you just up the bid by a percentage, and how? See, I don't use percentage. I don't even like math. I take mine from, let's say I'm testing between 10 and $30. I take it from 30 to 60 to 100 to 200 and up and up and up until I see that it's not working. Then I back it down a little bit. That's all I do. What would you recommend? Print Trends, AliExpress, or T-shirt or POD? So Eamon, I'm not really sure what you mean. If you're talking about, which one would I do first, I'm a little bit biased. Print Trends, obviously, selling shoes. That's like the hot flavor of the month, basically. Shoes, sneakers, socks, all that stuff. Where do you get your images? Again, that might have been of something else that we were talking about. So I don't know what images you're talking about. Will you guys be adding hats? I don't know what kind of hats you want, but I'll definitely put it in the suggestion box. Can you show me what kind of hats you want? Chris, can you repeat the email address of Print Trends? Basically, it's just like my, printtrends@gmail.com. Will you show us how to sell wall art t-shirts? And yes, so I'm going to do a lot on wall art on Super Saturday. And actually, depending on what time we are here, I might be able to do some right here also. Do you know if or when the backpacks will be on Print Trends app? So backpacks are coming. And good question. Let me ask Troy real quick. He was on some trip. Let me see. So I will get on that. And Rashida, if you can keep hitting me up on the side to remind me, I will definitely push that. And John's looking for those too. So that is next after that big wall art project we just did. So John Gwinnett says, "Oh, the cat would freak out for sure. The cat would definitely freak out, without a doubt." Mm, how fast can you find new product to scale? How much products do you test per day in a week? So I don't do anything in a week. I do stuff per day. So I'm trying to test 10 products per day. Just starting out, if you're on a budget, I would highly recommend you at least try 3. You gotta at least test 3. Don't go crazy. You start testing 10, you're gonna have money in the bank to be able to lose money, because you're gonna find that out of those 10 you test, you might find one real winner and 2 or 3 that work, and then 7 that are garbage. Those 7 that are garbage are gonna eat up all your profit that you made on the other ones, getting little sales here and there and getting ready to scale it. But we test 10 at a time because we find winners quicker. We could just throw stuff up, see what sticks, and then scale, and we know that we're going to make way more money on the one that we scale and the semi-winners versus if we just did 3 a day, 3 a day, 3 a day, 3 a day. But still, on a beginner level, 3 a day is fantastic, because that's still 90 products that you tested in a month. If you did it every single day like you're supposed to, that means you would find 9 winners. 9 winners. If you do semi-decent research. 9 winners. Chris Butts, I'm trying to debate if I should skip the cart or not. Chris, if you're selling the shoes like you said you sold 6 or whatever, I wouldn't skip the cart. Do not skip the cart. Chris Koo, I love it here. Well, we love you here too. Hey Chris, can I have feedback on my store? Yeah, let's take a look at it. Madeline Mason. All right. Skull Collection is on sale. Sweet. All right. Looks good. So something that I don't like here is that you don't have a sale price. So I know this is not worth $43, but maybe this should be your $43, and then this should only be $14.95 at max. I would really do this as a free plus shipping item, but everything else looks okay in here. All the bold lettering, I would get rid of that bold lettering. It's really hard for the eye to be able to read that. And this is what I was talking about. You have all this junk in here that people don't really need to know. Like, they know that this is just a junk piece. Like, I wouldn't scare people away just because maybe they're allergic to this, or they don't like this, or they don't like 925 stone stuff, whatever. I get rid of that. See ya. Style luxury, like, let's be honest, you guys need to know the style luxury And really, is this luxury? Can look, I like to be interactive with you people. I don't like to be, just sitting here talking in midair. I'm not a radio show guy, nothing like that. Do you guys believe that this is luxury? All you guys that want to make money or have money or whatever, is this a luxury item? That's a hell no. And Cedric said this is from AliExpress description. Yeah, even if it is, get rid of it. I don't care where it came from. Necklace type pendant necklaces, I don't need to know that. I don't care. Chain link type, they can see the chain link type right here. Do not need to see that. Gone. Maybe they need to know the length. Maybe. The pendant size, I don't need to know the pendant size. That person don't need to know the pendant size. They know that it's going to be small. It goes around their neck. It's not going to be this giant hubcap, okay? Just get rid of the stuff you don't need. Delivery and tracking, please allow 3 to 4 weeks for delivery. Most of our customers receive their orders in 2 to 3 weeks. Countries outside the United States may experience longer shipping. I get rid of all this crap. See ya. So basically, you told me it's going to be 3 to 4 weeks, but most of the customers are 2 to 3 weeks. Well, how do I become most of the customers? And on top of that, 2 to 3 weeks, I wanted this for my whatever, my daughter's birthday or this or that. So see ya. That's gotta go. As soon as we ship your order, you will be provided with a tracking number and email. That's fantastic. Well, I haven't even left this page yet. Don't tell me about anything about how I'm getting my tracking number. Nothing. See ya. Gone. Less is more. Okay. These guardian angel wings are a symbolic reminder that you are never alone and that your guardian angel watches over you throughout the course of your life. The necklace is accented by its very detailed feather engraving helping shape the beautiful angel wings that make a heart. Dude, for real. Like, can someone not see that this is a heart? Can everybody see this is a heart? Can't you get a Y? Is this a heart? Yes. Do you guys know these are angel wings? Yes. Do you need to be told that? No. See it. Gone. Who knows? Maybe the people think that their guardian angel is their son that passed away or their father that passed away. And now you're just opening up deeper wounds and they're not going on to the next page to buy. That's it. Okay? Just try to think about those things. Try to just not complicate it. That's it. What do you think would be good CPC rate for selling canvases? $150 piece. So CPC can range from $2.30 to $3 on walleye. I don't know if anybody in here is already selling walleye. Usually there's a couple people selling walleye in here, but maybe they could chime in. But that's what I usually see: $2.30 to $3 for CPC on walleye. Chris, please take a look at newsfeedp.com. All right, let's take a look at that. Who's that? Dan? Dan the man, what's up? All right, let's check it out. Why do we have that tilted laptop like that? I don't know why we have the tilted laptop like that, but see, I don't like these things right here. 2,900, 3,000 sold. So, and I'm a marketer, but I try to jump into a person's body that doesn't know anything about this, just a normal consumer, and I think, oh my God, $50 a piece, 2,900, and I count how much money you made. Okay, that's the first thing that I do. So I would get rid of that. 2,900, 3,000 sold, see ya, gone. Just get rid of that. Okay? And then on top of that, like, I don't know if this is a Star Trek ship or whatever it is, but let's say you were dealing with some TM type product. They're going to come after you if they see 4,000 of those sold and you sold really 2 of them. Causes a big problem for no reason. See the special offer? Get rid of this thing because it is bringing down your logo, which is nice and clean, super simple, and this could be raised up so much higher. Okay? On top of that, it's actually following the website. I don't like that either. No good. Don't do that. Let's take a look at this. Whoa. See, this thing's like playing games with me. I can't even scroll up. There we go. Okay. See? How annoying would that be to a customer, a consumer? I'm trying to read what the title says, and this thing's pushing down on me. So annoying. Anyways, 3-piece abstract Buddha canvas painting wall art. Do we need all this again? Remember I said keep it simple? Okay. You can see that this is 3 pieces and it's a Buddha. Maybe you got to put canvas, but I would have this in the description and you just get rid of all that. Canvas, painting, wall art, gone. See ya. Painting, same thing. Wall art, same thing. Canvas, wall art, you know. These are all the same thing. You're saying it 3 times to the person. See ya. Gone. This is 66% off. You save $96. Cool. Frame, no frame. So I don't know, where you got this from, if you got it from AliExpress or whatever it is, but we're only doing one option now. So, and I don't mean that they can't choose no frame or frame. We're just giving them less steps. See, you have to give them no frame and then let's say large, versus us where we actually only put one option. You pick the size and the no frame's on it. So less clicks, less steps. Color, I don't know why you have the color there because there's no color choice. You shouldn't have color there. Okay? I'm not a big fan of the quantity thing. I got to get rid of that thing. I don't like the button being so small. I need it to be over here, big. I don't like that red thing. Okay, so I'm driving down the street. I think it's a green light, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, a red light, and I stop. You either got to choose a red button or a green button. That's it. Do not have this double, like, oh, this just means stop. Okay? And all psychological things, you may not think this matters, but once you start getting 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 people to your website, you will see that these things matter. And we're kind of looking at the same website that I like tore apart before. Like, get rid of this. See ya. Get rid of it. Look how many things you have on here. It's crazy. Here, I don't know why the description is shifted to the left. I want them to know about the stuff right here and click the add to cart button. That's it. Let's click this. At least bring this to the next page. So that's good. That's cool. I like it. So many things going on this page. It's crazy. Let's go to checkout. Alright, that's cool. I seen a pretty big guy that follows, what people do in this industry. He seems to do more stuff for local businesses and funnels and webinars type stuff. But man, he sat on someone's page and he was like, okay, so what happens after 9 minutes or whatever, and saw that nothing happens. Well, a lot of people are at work. They're usually, getting tugged on by their kids or have to go do something, get distracted. And with that timer right there, if they come back and nothing's changed, they don't believe you. Your credibility is just gone. How many times are you going to tell them this? You had all those badges on the other side. And I think I brought this up maybe like about 2 weeks ago. I said, hey, if you were going out with someone that you didn't really know, just getting to know them, and they kept saying, I promise I'm not going to hurt you. I promise that I'm a good guy. I promise that I'm going to do this, and I promise this, and I promise that. And they just keep promising they're not going to do all those bad things, or that they're secure, or you're safe with them. Do you really believe them? You're like, why the hell do they keep telling me that? Like they want to make their own decision. So I would get rid of this also. I get rid of your newsfeed P because, like I said, ain't nobody know what newsfeed P is. And unless you spend hundreds of thousands of dollars in marketing to brand newsfeed P, which to me this would be like a newsletter, I wouldn't even care. This doesn't make me feel like, oh, I should go to newsfeed P to get my canvas wall art. None of that. Put a coupon here, give them 5% off, and give them a reason to fill out this information right here. Go to continue payment and make some money. Okay? Any questions? PM shops. Let's take a look at PM shops. Did I already look at this actually? No. Man, why are these all the same stupid themes? Who keeps giving me these things? I'm not even going to go through this thing. It's the same exact thing. It's ridiculous. I'm not doing it. What else is next? Can you please review the standard retargeting methods everyone should have when starting a campaign? Cool, let's do that. I'm gonna see if I can find a way to where is it? Let me see if I can find a way to type on this thing. Oh, here, right here. Sweet. Retargeting. Let me see if I change the color on that too. Boom. Alright, so we got retargeting. Let me open this thing up. Oh. Alright, so right away we're gonna have product link clicker -1. So basically, right off the bat, and let's see if I can pull up an ad account real quick. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to show you that and right at the same time. How am I gonna do that? Yeah, let me think about that. I could do that. I could use the no IO thing, right? Alright, so let's do that because that should be easier for me to type instead of doing that stupid trying to figure out this thing. Notes IO. Let's go to that. So I'm clearing that out and let me know when you guys see the desktop again. Hopefully you guys see it now. Retargeting. Boom. So we want to do anyone that clicks on your product link in the last 180 days. Let's take a look at that. Okay. We're going to open up this one. Alright, so this is makeup retargeting. Basically, it's just like a concealer piece or whatever. It's on purchase. Right off the bat, I don't care if you're a brand new account, whatever, I just go straight to purchase. That's it. The budget is small, 25 bucks. The audience isn't that big, 670 now based on the traffic that has come in. And this is makeup 180 and makeup videos 365. Okay, so let's type that in too. If you're using videos, so videos, everyone that has engaged with your video in the last 365. Okay. Before I move on, does anybody even know how to set these things up, or do they need to know to set them up? Does anybody need to know how to set these things up? Everybody knows? JC, probably because that list that you uploaded. Should have did it in a different account. It did go through this in ecom reboot, but some people actually knew whatever. But if you guys are cool with this, I'll keep on going. Doesn't look like anybody needs to know. So who is cool guy? Let's see where cool guy is from. Bulgari CPA Corp. Well, Mr. Cool Guy, you gotta come in here with your real name next time, alright? Let's just do it real quick. So you need to go here, boom, to audiences. Okay? So this is the front end way, and there's the back end way. So basically you come in here, create the audience, custom audience, website traffic. Ooh, they changed this on me. I finally have the new view. I didn't have this view before. People who visited a specific web page, and then you would come and take your link, whatever it is. Okay, so link.com/product/ whatever, makeup. Name it, makeup test dash 180. We're going to change that to 180 days. That's it. Boom. Create that audience. Done. Okay. On videos, custom, here's engagement, here's video, 3-second, 10-second, 50, 25, 75, 95. Boom. You would go in here and choose the video, and you would just name this makeup video 365. Done. Okay. Then when you're inside of, where am I here? You'd be able to input them in there just the way I did. So which one were we on here? Boom. Just retargeting one. I hate this new thing right here. Before you could just click into it and you'd be able to see just that one. Now you see like every friggin' thing on the board. Check it out. So there they are. Boom. That's where you would pick them. Okay. I'm excluding the buyers and I'm excluding the retargeting. So I don't hit those people again. Okay. You could do it on the back end, which I show you the front. This is the back. Boom. You click here, custom audience. You just create it right here so you don't have to leave this step. Just know that, like, sometimes I do it to exclude audiences. It always includes them. So then you have to click that little drop down and hit exclude. Here it says include, but here exclude. Okay? Try to remember that. So anyone that clicks on your product link in the last 180 days, then videos, everyone that has engaged with your videos in the last 365, I lump them all in together. That's who you're retargeting to, you know, get more money from, basically. Like, they didn't make it through your path, so you're like, hey, give me some money, give me some money. Boom. That's what you need. Okay? Then we have shoelace. Then we have DPA, which is dynamic product ads. It's just like shoelace, but you're doing it yourself. Okay? That's kind of a long process. I've definitely showed that in some videos, also done some Super Saturdays, so we won't do that right here. Just know that if you don't know how to do it, just hook up shoelace. It's kind of set it and forget it type thing, okay? Then we're doing SMS, which is text for abandoned carts, and we're using Carts Guru for that. And then we also use Google banners, which this thing's kind of cool because it's not a set it and forget it thing, but if you set it up the first time, then yeah, you can forget about it. So it'll pretty much make banners of your products, and it goes out and gets sales for you on Google AdWords. And for that, we use, they change the name all the time, but I think it's still dynamic retargeting by Ron Tar. That thing works pretty good. So when you're on websites and stuff, you'll see like 6 to 8 different products plus your logo, and that thing works pretty good. If you do this DPA and you want to try to figure this out, you will need an app called Flexify. This actually creates your product feed that you will need. Okay? So like I said, that's kind of like a long process. We're not going to do that on this call right here. What else? What else? And then email. I mean, that's it. That's your retargeting right there that you should have in place for whatever product. And I would like to dive into this a little bit to be able to show you something that, let's take a look at all the things that I've done on here. Look at all the copies I've made because the ads started to spend too much money, it wasn't working, and I tried all different things, whatever. So let's take a look. This is in the last 7 days. Worldwide was kind of doing like okay. I mean, $10, $13 for cost per purchase. These a different type of product, $20. Here's the makeup one, 22, 10. There's nothing different between these ad sets except for it got into a different inventory pool. It was just making more money. Exact same thing. I literally copied it and shut this one off and started this one. That's it. And I've done that multiple times. Let's just look at what I have left over though, because I wasn't really watching it as I was on vacation. I kind of just let the stuff run. I came in today and shut a bunch of stuff off. And actually here you can see I restarted a bunch of them. This is what I mean by duplicating. So I'm targeting this audience right here. It already spent $19. I know I want my conversion to be way less than that. I'm going to duplicate the ad set. I'm going to place the order. And if this thing going to hurry up, and I'm going to shut this one off. Yeah, $19 right here. Boom. I shut it off. Why did I shut it off? Because I'm not in the right buyer pool. I'm not in the right inventory thing. It already started off being crappy. It already did all those impressions, did all the stuff, didn't get me any sales. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting 24 hours. I'm not waiting to a certain amount. I just know that I don't want to pay over $10 to make this thing work. $10 each sale, I'm good to go. $12 is good, 14, but at the beginning I want to see it 10 or less or it's done to me. It's dead. Now look at the retargeting. It's just been sitting here. Did 33 sales. We only have on a $25 budget. Spent $173 to make $1,200. That allows me to pay way more on the front end to actually get sales and then keep making this audience bigger and bigger and bigger and actually profit here on the back end. So retargeting is super, super important. And really, I only have this set to the product link and the views, exactly what you see. And there's nothing special about this whatsoever. Okay? Also going to show you this one. So we started this out about 2 weeks ago. We had the headaches where the ad accounts got shut off and I couldn't show you stuff. And then we tested all types of products. I'll show you had delivery, last 30 days. I'll show you everything I tested in here to be able to find a winner. So it's 22 campaigns. Skull, pool, nurse, grandma, autism bags, yoga. You can see that some made sales, a bunch of impressions. Basically spent 24 to bring in 4,300. Some of them became winners. Some of them didn't become winners. You can see right here, 35 sales for the pool socks. But let me look on the ad set level because campaign could have multiple in there. Here we go. 18, 15 for the pool socks, 10 pool socks, 8 for the pool socks. This audience was small, so this is kind of what I mean that, if the audience isn't big, you can only squeeze so many sales out of it. That's it. Skull pink, autism bag, skull pink, pool socks again, grandma bag, nurse sneakers, and on and on and on, some onesie two sales. And here's all the ones I tested that didn't make sales for some reason. I gave them a good amount of time, 34, 31. It's just, it wasn't happening, okay? This ends up being my winner right here. If we look, let's get rid of that filter, boom. Delivery, active, this is what's working. This is the last 30 days. Let's just take a look at today. Let's see what it did. I launched at $100. It's done 5 sales, so basically $18 of conversion. Spent 93 to bring in 334. Here's the copy. Basically what I did was I want to see which one is going to work the best for the design. This design looks like it's okay. And then this one's not even working at all, so I'm probably going to just kill that. And I still have the pool socks, trying to see if we can squeeze some more sales out of here, but as you can see, They only bought one pair of socks, costing $19, and that's out of here for me. That's it. So I'm gonna push this thing to 100. Well, it is at 100, but tomorrow, if it continues to work, because it's a 3.5, I'll bring that thing to $200. That's it. I'm not gonna change anything. I'm not gonna try different interests. Nothing. I'm rolling with it at that. Okay. Any questions? Isaac said, "What do your retargeting ads look like? Do you offer a discount?" No, I don't offer a discount, and it's literally the same exact ad I have in my ad set. That's the ad that they see for the retargeting. I don't do anything like that. No, no coupons or nothing. Shoelace does coupon for me, but I don't do the coupons. What is the copy? Well, I explain that. So the copy isn't the same interest. Nope, it's not. That's not duplicating. That is not duplicating. Nope. It is a different design. Yep, I answered that. Why you not scale now? Why I not scale now? Because it's literally been 8 hours maybe. Let's take a look. Here's the time. Here's the day. Let's break it out. Let's include today. We just started that. And there it is. So I literally started that last night and it spent $7. And then right now it's spent 93. So that's why. All right, what else we got here? I'm gonna have to cut today's call a little bit short. I mean, we still went an hour and a half, but I gotta pick up my son from work. I'm just waiting for another text from him. Do you always kill your ads if there's no sale at $14? So, Cedric, I kill my ads based on how much I want to pay per conversion. So, when we start working on wall art, you're going to see that, maybe some of my conversions, I might be willing to pay up to $45 or $50 for it. That's when I'll decide to kill it. If I'm doing something like, let's say on the lower end where it's only $14 or whatever, and I need my conversions to be at 5 or 6, then I will kill it. I'll just start it again. Boom. I don't know how to really bring this into real world terms, but I guess you could picture your lawn. I mean, hopefully a lot of you guys have grass near you. You fell grass. You know what grass is, right? If your lawn, let's say that you could just pick any house in the neighborhood. You pick that lawn, and for some reason you don't water it, and it starts to die. It's way harder to have someone come in and fertilize it and fix your sprinklers. Like, good point because I just went through that right now with the sprinkler system to be able to get that grass to come back and be beautiful just like the way it started. Versus, let's just move across the street to that perfect grass. That's what we're doing here. Is that I'm not waiting to try to fix the ad set and hope that it starts making sales. I just stop and move to the next place where it's perfect. That's it. It's brand new. There's no history to it, nothing. Boom. I pop a sale. Hopefully I can pop a second one, and I go on and on and on from there. That's it. Why is your retargeting conversion delivery down the bottom of the ad set? What? Oh, I just do 1 day. I'm a big 1 day fan. I don't believe in the 7 days thing. I'm a 1 day fan. I want people to click right now and make a buying decision today. I'm not with the 7 day thing. My pixel is overfiring. Stanley, can you help? So let's just fix that right now. Can you add me to your store real quick? Just make me an admin and let me see the theme and checkout. That's all I want to see. Theme and checkout. You start a new campaign or and use one. Like I said, I don't ever do a new campaign. I just continue in the same campaign. If I'm going to duplicate this a bunch of times to, have one or two winners in here, I just stay in the same campaign. That's it. Chris, for wall markups and print trends, do we need to have different image sizes for different markups or settings? One size fits all. So let's just take a quick look at that. Really good question, and I knew that was going to come up right from the beginning, so I told him, hey, let's just have one freaking thing. So basically, I asked the printer, what's the minimum that you need? And the minimum you need is a 2000 by 2000, which is 4 million pixels. So any one of these, as long as it's minimum 4 million pixels, it fits in there. It's super cool. So let's just take a look at that. So I'm going to come over here and screen saver HD. Just to save some time, I would come here to images, tools, because I want to see the sizes, and larger than. You could do here, you could do exactly 2000 by 2000, which is the minimum, or you could put 4000 by 4000, or you could look for the larger than, just saving time because I don't know my son is going to hit me up here. This is a 2000 by 2000. When the images are kind of big, you can't just drag and drop them, to be able to save them, I mean. Oh, see? Save image. Why is that telling me to save as text? Let's try that again. View image this time. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's why. I'll get it this time. Oh, this thing's killing me over here. We're just gonna pick a different design. Screw that. I don't know why that thing's acting up, but whatever. Let's pick this one. This is 2000 by 2000. All right, I'll take it. Save image. Boom. Okay, that's my image. I'm literally gonna take that thing, drag it, and drop it right onto the screen. Stanley, it's chrisjreiff@gmail.com. Yeah, in 2 minutes I'll talk about Super Saturday. 2 minutes I'll talk about Super Saturday. So this is loading. It's telling you this is 5 pieces. What a medium no frame costs you, a medium frame, large no frame, and a large frame. Those are all the base costs. That includes shipping. Okay, there it is. There's your mock-up. Boom. I'm gonna hit continue. Now hit continue, and you can name it anything that you want. I don't even know what this is. Let's just say it's a blue wave. The description is already in there for you by default. All I'm going to do is change that to red. That's totally up to you if you want to do that, not do that. And I'm going to bold it, okay? Buy a large frame. Here's the descriptions for you. Here's some pictures so they know what rolled means versus framed. You can put whatever tags you want. We also have suggested prices in here already. So it shows what you're paying for these, because if you want to adjust them, you can adjust them if you want, okay? That's totally up to you. If you don't want that, you can change them. This is just what we sell them at, okay? You publish. Yes, publishing. We're gonna click here, and then we're gonna view it. View. Boom. This is your wallet. That's it. Ready to go. Good to go. All right. Please do not ever change SKUs. You cannot change SKUs on anything that you put through Print Trendz. You can change anything else you want. You just can't change SKUs, okay? So there it is. You can change the description. You can do whatever you want. You can make it bigger, smaller, get rid of the stuff if you don't want it. But it's there to save time and make it easier for you if you want to use it like that. Now, I got to speed this up a little bit only because I have to pick up my son. But people are asking about Super Saturday. So I got something special for you guys. Let's bring up this Super Saturday thing real quick. 15,000 members. Chris, will you give us winners on the next Super Saturday? So this Super Saturday coming up, I will give you winners. Obviously, if you sell more, we make money too. So I'm going to get you as many winners as possible. And you know that I show you right in the stores, I show you stats, I give you the designs. I'm more than open to do that. So in here, we're just going to search for Super Saturday because I did have the post in here. Super Saturday. Joey K, what up? Right here. Boom. This is the post, okay? let's take a look at this thing. I'm going to post this in the group right now. You can go and take a look at it. But basically, we start right here. It says we are going to cover the fundamentals to advanced stuff broken down to easy digestible chunks so you can take it and apply it to your business. If you guys know that, usually the super size are really packed. Now we have them broken out in kind of sections so we could take on that full section, show you like click here, do this, whatever. And basically Saturday is all about just learning and trying to take that knowledge. And hopefully if your brain isn't too fried, or you're applying as we're teaching, on Sunday you get to start seeing some of the things that happen, or you might be like, oh my god, I forgot what they said and all this stuff. I mean, it's recorded, but on Monday through Friday is the real winning features for you, I guess you could say, because if you learn, then apply, or forget, live, we get to do it right here like on a webinar just like this, but we do only the stuff we learned in Super Saturday. I can help you kill ads. I can help you scale ads. I can help you put the ads up. I go right into your ad accounts. That's probably one of the most favorite thing that people do is to give us access to the ad account. I do it live right on the screen so people can see where they messed up. Some people might be clicking the 7-day or leaving audience network on, or can't get it to work because they left Instagram on, or just some crazy stuff. And we get you to move forward. And from there, on Friday, you're pretty much begging to have us stay on and do another week because you've actually got to make money. You've learned stuff. You've done more work in your business than you've ever done before because you're not busy in other groups asking questions, this and that. You're actually focusing on what you're doing right here, okay? So building the proper foundation, getting your store up and running the right way, kind of like some of those themes that I was looking at. I was like, man, it's cool to have different themes. No big deal. I'm not a hater of the themes. I'm a hater of not having the person move to the next step in the path by the least resistance. I don't want someone to have to click add to cart, go find the cart button, click again, add to cart. Well, that's nonsense. I want them to click add to cart and literally go to add to cart. That's what the button is for. Let them go buy something later, okay? I'm going to show you how to find hot products like print-on-demand stuff, shirts, sneakers, socks, pillows, leather bags, wall art, gadgets, and much more. Basically, whatever you want to try to start selling to make money. I helped someone in here. I'm not going to mention his name because I did review his website on one of the old webinars that I did, and he asked me not to do that. But he went from not making money to making $25,000 on me picking apart his website live in front of everybody. So he just implemented what I told him to do, and then from there it was game over. So just picture that. Like, it only takes one little thing. I helped someone else out that picked their website apart too on that first call, and they had already paid someone before $6,000, $9,000 coaching, and just on the free stuff, they've made all their money back from the coaching that they wasted, and they've asked to become a coaching client. I've turned them down numerous times, but Super Saturday is more than enough than you would get from anybody else. Now it says the right way to set up lookalike audiences and retargeting. We go into that step by step, and I show you all the stuff that we may not be able to get to on something like this. Like, this time flies by, an hour and a half is like, what the heck? You're going to see the 10 hours flies by in a day, and you'll be like, this is over? No way. That's just what happens. Facebook ad scaling system, okay, you apply as soon as you find a winner. I see a lot of people that, number one, they don't know how to identify a winner. They don't know when it's a winning thing. They just think, oh, I made one sale, it's a winner. Okay, so we're going to talk about identifying a winner, how to find that winner, and then when you do find that winner, how we can take it very quickly inside of a week's time from a couple $100s to thousands of dollars, okay? You're also going to see the pitfalls that runs into stuff like that when you start scaling really quickly or the ad starts to go viral. It's all the things that you don't think about on the back end. The customer support, can you get the product? Can you lower the cost of the product? All that stuff. That has to do with the scaling as well. How to get massive traffic and conversion without being at the mercy of FB. This is really cool because I don't know if Bianca's on the call, but we're going to learn a lot more stuff. And I've been playing with Snapchat, more stuff to get more traffic because, we're not invincible. We're just like you guys. We lose Facebook accounts, then we get them back, then we add a credit card and it gets locked up, and then we got to go back and forth and back and forth. It's just an absolute nightmare. There's got to be other places where people make sales from, right? So you're going to start to see Instagram stuff where you see Instagram stories, Instagram influencers, YouTube pay-per-click, just so many other things. Like, and really, like, my brain is trying to wrap my head around it. Like, I can't wait to not be at the mercy of Facebook and be like, you know what? If Facebook's not working today or costs are getting too heavy, let me go over here to Instagram. Let me go to this influencer. Let me run my video on YouTube pay-per-click. You know, just be able to get more traffic from all over the place. We're going to learn about how to inject conversion boosters and upsells into your store to bring more cash from every customer. Basically, a lot of people get that customer and then they don't know how to get more money from them. Like, it's the easiest thing, and I could show you right here, to get money from people that have already bought from you than to try and get new ones. And I can show you right here. Here are past buyers. Let's just take a look at the last 30 days on past buyers. So they bought something totally different, and I ran it to a foot product, but they've purchased 332 times. $3 cost per conversion, amount spent $1,000, and brought in $11,000. Okay? That's the power of targeting the buyers. But I gotta show you how to do it the correct way, when to do it, how to do it. It's amazing. And a lot of people just don't talk about that. They just talk about the front end. It's terrible. Okay? Basically, first 25 people, $4.97. Next 25, $9.97. I only want to have 50 people. I'm not going to show you the Facebook group because you'll be able to see the link, but you'll be able to see there's no fake scarcity here like we do on the stores and stuff like that. When we get to 50, we're stopping. That's it. You will see that you get added to the Facebook group right after you purchase. Okay? So right now I got something special for you guys, which is number one. Here is the Super Saturday link. That's $4.97. If you do not have the $4.97, I have a two-pay. We've never actually done this. There is a two-pay link for you, but because I don't know if I'll get the rest of my money, whatever, I don't want to chase you guys. It's $2.99 and then $2.99 again. So you're paying $600 to be able to push that payment out 30 days. So if you're not implementing and that whole week goes by and you're not making the money, like, this might not even be for you, okay? You got to be able to implement. You got to be able to put your money where your mouth is. We will over-deliver beyond your belief. So it's worth it all day long, but that gives you a chance to get in. Also, I don't know how many people are on here because of Bianca. So if you are on here with Bianca, please use Bianca's link, okay? Don't go to that first link that I went to. Bianca posted it in her group. You know, I just do the free calls for all you guys all at once instead of separating groups. So please make sure that you do go to hers. She's presenting. She's a big part of this Super Saturday, which is kind of cool. We've never brought someone else in to teach stuff, but really excited to work with her. So make sure that you go through her link, okay? Let's see. So James Fu said, I attended Super Saturday several months ago. What is the name of the Facebook group? So the Facebook group is only for the new Super Saturday people. Before we used to do Skype groups, where those Skype groups would get pretty crazy and stuff. So, and maybe you guys can help me with this confusion, but maybe because we name it Super Saturday, everybody thinks that they get the previous Super Saturdays or the previous recordings, and I don't get why people ask that. Like, just help me understand that. You know, I'm not picking on anybody. I'm just really trying to understand it because I answer those questions a lot. Why do they get the previous Super Saturday? I don't get that. We don't teach. Everything's always new content. It's not the same material. Nothing like that. And by the time they get the replays or whatever, that stuff is mostly irrelevant. Fine. So I definitely will check Skype. If you're using Print Trends, please go into this group right here, okay? In here, you can tell me what type of products you're looking for to add to the system. Do you see any bugs? Are you asking for a certain type of mockups to be in there, whatever it is. I'm going to show you all the new stuff that comes out, make some videos in there, some how-to videos. I'll show you some stuff about what you should be targeting, what's working, what price points. In that group, print trends only, okay? Like, I don't want to talk about anybody else's apps. I don't want to talk about anybody else's craziness that goes on. This person says that. Nothing. That's going to be print trend stuff. If you want to work with print trends, I'll train you for free and help you make money in the print trends group. Okay? If you do not have the Print Trendz app, you can go right here. Boom. Print Trendz app. You guys can do me a favor too. If you're using Print Trends, can you just give a quick like on the page, because I'm going to start marketing on that thing, please. I put this in at the beginning of the call. If you want to know when our webinars are, like I try to put it on Facebook, but man, you see there's 15,000 people on here, and I can't even get 100 people on this call. So that right there, Skype group, I will drop the link in there every single time I'm going to have a webinar. Sometimes it might not be at 7 o'clock. I might decide to do it at 2 o'clock, you know. Jeremy, it's an early bird. He might decide to do one at 9 in the morning. Not everybody has the chance to be on at this time or can stay up this late because they're in different countries. So make sure that you join that group right there. Only thing that's happening in that group is notifications of a webinar. Don't be asking me questions, nothing. Just that's only for notification purposes. Okay? If for some reason you found me from somewhere else, YouTube videos or whatever, I see those things starting to pick up. Here's the Shopify group that we are in, and that's where I see this right here, this post. When I was on vacation, I did a quick, like, I don't know, hour or something, Q&As. So I might do like spot Q&As depending if I'm at the barbershop and I gotta wait or whatever. I just come on and you start asking questions. I'll give you answers instantly, okay? Other than that, I think that I'm good to go. I just got to text my son, so I'm going to pick him up. What'd you guys think about my first day back? Sweet. I'm just going to put this in here real quick. What did you think about tonight's call? You know, some people are first timers. Some of you guys are loyal followers. Thank you very much. This was recorded, and you guys will know. Hopefully, I'll have this recording up on YouTube in a couple hours. What else we got here? Anything else? Anything else? I'm going to end this with some music. If you guys can just make a post for me in that group, that would be great. What else we got? Yeah, link. E-Man, Emin, thanks for showing up. Maybe that'll post this time. If not, just go in there and feel free to post. Oh, there we go. No, thank you guys for showing up because I'm going to try to get this room to like 100 people, 200 people. That's my goal. I'm going to try this every day as much as I can. Get people to notice, more value, more questions, more content. Just equals more money in everybody's pocket, right? Eamon, go ahead, shoot. Thanks a lot, David. Stanley, I'll check that out as soon as I get back from picking up my son.